All right, so here's a quick one for how I see it. Going to run this by you, see if you like it. So blue will be the overall cap. Purple will be the part that gets stuck to whatever that beam thing is. Here's your 8-inch beam right here. I've got the screws laid out, 1.5 to grade, and sort of how the picture is, not really spacing, whatever. So what we'll have is like these pieces. Here's how I see it. 090 pieces just bent up like this. And then selectively, depending on which location, they'll be riveted together at a 45. So it'll look like this. So we'll have this piece here at 45, throw a rivet, and it'll go across and then come along to this side. And then what we'll do is we'll have a cap, a one-piece cap that will come down and just attach like that. I'm thinking we use the 5925. That's the 3M stuff. This is the UL rated, 500 pounds per square inch. I have a feeling that once we get that stuck on there and get a good bond, I think it'll take a sledgehammer to get those off. We'll have plenty of clearance for screws. Overall, we're looking at 0.71, but I am leaving a 0325 if you think that's enough between everything, basically. I know this will squeeze up against if we screw it down. I have the holes staggered, and they don't have to use every hole, just depending on which hole they want to use, install's choice. It will go against the ground, so it's sort of self-leveling, but I also have an 032 here as well, 32nd, if you think we need more or less, but we don't want it to bottom out before it hits tape, plus a little drainage or something. So, like I say, from a top view, it'll look like this. We can go ahead and Lords / we could even weld this together on the inside, and then that way it'll bring this seam together. And then what'll be nice is with the one-piece design, we'll have a nice safe bend across the top. And then all we'll have to worry about is rounding off this corner, and then just rounding off and safetying off the corner edge once it's all stabilized. But again, this should give us enough room to do what we need to do. So the way I see it would be the 4x, they're the 4-sided. So in the shop, these will be bent at 45, riveted together, at least 2 pieces. So we could just bring these together like that, and then install can bring this in together like that. No need to actually fasten it here. Maybe you want to be fancy, you could take Clecos out there, just kind of hold it together, but then you nail it down. There's your exposed tape. And then I think the 4-sided one, this would be really the only way to bring it in nice is to do like that. And then we would go ahead and have our seam on the sides. But that way it's nice and stabilized, and just have to live with the seams. So the 3-sided would be similar, except this could be riveted together as one horseshoe. It could bend a little bit to get over the screws, but once it's in place, it'll be just like that. And then this guy here will just come in and we can slide it right on over. So again, got clearance there. Everything's looking good. And then the 2 is just that simple. We could rivet it together, make it all ready to go, bonk it against, and then it goes and dies flush with that. So I think that's a decent solution. If you think that's a good way to roll. If you see anything, hit me up. But otherwise, this should be ready to go if you like it. So just, clearances, things like that. Just let me know what you think.